This is the COSORI 32QT12 in 1 air fryer toaster oven combo, and I didn't expect it to change my daily cooking routine as much as it did. I went in skeptical. I already had a regular oven and a smaller air fryer, and I kept asking myself if I really needed another countertop appliance. After months of real use, I can say I reach for this more than anything else in my kitchen. It's become my default for quick lunches, weeknight dinners, and lazy weekend baking sessions. From my experience, the size is the headline. The 32-quart interior is roomy enough to cook real family meals without juggling batches. I've slid in 2 full trays of fries when we had friends over, baked a sheet of 16 cookies for a school thing, and roasted a whole chicken on the rotisserie. The chicken is the moment that sold me. I trussed it, locked it on the spit, hit the rotisserie setting, and watched it self-baste. The skin turned deep golden and crisp, the breast stayed juicy, and I didn't have to babysit it. I've also done steaks by cranking the temperature and using the wire rack. The outside sears up nicely while the inside stays tender. Burgers come out with a good crust and less grease splatter than a skillet. For breakfast, I crack eggs into a small pan, slide it in, and get soft, custardy centers with melty cheese on top. It's simple, it's fast, and it tastes great. Key features that matter to me are the 12 cooking functions that actually make sense for everyday use. Air fry is the workhorse for anything I want crispy, like wings or sweet potato fries. Bake handles cookies, muffins, and quick breads without heating my whole kitchen. Toast gives me even browning on multiple slices at once. Roast is great for veggies tossed with a bit of oil. I get caramelized edges without sogginess. The pizza function fits my 12-inch stone, and the results beat delivery left in a box by a mile. Dehydrate has been fun for apple chips and jerky. Rotisserie makes chicken night feel special, and reheat does better than a microwave for leftovers that need crisp edges. The interface is straightforward. A clear display, knobs that click through temps and functions, and a start button. No mystery modes, no confusing hidden menus. In my opinion, the performance is the real draw. Preheat is quick, usually just a few minutes. I use an instant treat thermometer and consistently get even cooking across the tray. Fries come out crunchy with a soft center without drowning in oil. Veggies roast evenly. Cookies bake with a golden edge and soft middle. Toast is uniform side to side, which is not a given with toaster ovens. I also like that I can see what's happening through the big glass door, and the interior light is bright enough to check progress without opening the door and losing heat. It's perfect for anyone who wants full oven results without committing to the long preheat and the energy hit of a big range. On busy nights, I can go from cold appliance to dinner on the table faster than I expected. I've noticed I waste less food because reheated leftovers stay pleasant to eat. A slice of pizza stays crisp, roasted potatoes regain their snap, and bread toasts back up instead of turning rubbery. Let me talk about the build and the accessories. The stainless steel body looks clean on the counter and wipes down easily. Inside, the non-stick surfaces and crumb tray catch drips and crumbs, so cleanup is a quick routine. I keep the crumb tray lined with foil for messier cooks, then toss the foil when it gets greasy. The included pieces are actually useful. Rotisserie fork and spit for whole birds, fry basket for anything you want to crisp without flipping, wire rack for steaks and toast, a solid food tray for roasting or baking, and the crumb tray. The rack slides smoothly and feels sturdy. I hand wash the trays and basket with warm, soapy water. Stuck-on bits come off after a short soak, and I haven't had flaking or weird smells. A few things I learned that might help. Give it space behind and above for airflow. The fan is strong, and you'll hear a steady whoosh, but it's not louder than a microwave. The exterior gets warm, so I don't park it under low cabinets while running high heat for a long time. Rotisserie takes a little practice the first time to balance the bird, but once you snug the forks right and secure the screws, it spins smoothly. If you're new to air frying, think of it as a small convection oven with a powerful fan. Air circulation is the reason you get crisp results with less oil, so don't crowd the basket too much. If I'm cooking a ton of fries, I split them across 2 trays and rotate halfway for the crispiest finish. From my experience, the learning curve was short. I started with fries and wings to get a feel for times and temps, then moved to cookies and muffins. The bake function behaves like my full oven at the same temperature, so I didn't need to overhaul recipes. For air frying, I usually drop the recipe temperature by about 25 degrees F and check doneness early, because this unit runs efficiently. I keep a silicone mat on the counter for hot trays and use tongs instead of a spatula to avoid scratching the non-stick. Little habits like that make it last. I'd recommend this for home cooks who want versatility in a compact form, busy families who need to feed multiple people fast, and anyone upgrading from a basic toaster oven. If you're living in a small apartment or outfitting a dorm-style setup with a real cooking tool, this checks the box for baking, roasting, air frying, and toasting without buying separate gadgets. If you're a weekend meal prepper, the capacity helps you knock out proteins and roasted veggies in fewer cycles. In my opinion, the value shows up every time I don't turn on my big oven. It uses less space and time, and the results are consistent. The stainless finish still looks fresh after months, the interior is easy to clean, and the controls make sense. I don't mess with complicated settings. I just set temp and time and get on with it. The food tastes great, which is the whole point. In conclusion, the COSORI 32QT12 in 1 air fryer toaster oven combo earned a spot in my daily routine by being practical, fast, and reliable. It handles a whole roast chicken, bakes a full tray of cookies, crisps fries like a champ, and does breakfast without fuss. If you're on the fence, I get it. I was there too. After living with it, I'd buy it again. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the COSORI 32QT12 in 1 air fryer toaster oven combo.